I have a crepe myrtle on the western facing side of my house that the topmost part of seems to have died back. I've noticed this on a lot of crepe myrtles around and have just procrastinated looking into the cause. What is causing this, and can I prune? Do you have any advice on how far down to prune to so it'll recover the nicest way possible for the tree? And this is Jill from Arlington, Tennessee. So again, the crepe myrtle, dead tops. This is what I'm thinking. So you remember the freeze from November, then we had a frost in March. So the crepe myrtles didn't have a chance to harden before the freeze in November. Then guess what happens in March? Here comes a frost, right? As it's
late
growing,
frost,
right?
late frost.
As the plant is starting to take up photosynthetics and starting to grow, here comes the frost. So it kind of just burns the top off, right? So yeah, that's what caused it. But can she prune? Yes.
You can always prune. And you got to figure.
It's dead. Yeah.
Cut the dead out.
Yeah.
That's always an easy, quick start. Cut the dead out, and then you just got to figure out how big that new growth, what do you want it to look like?
Right.
I've got one at my house that was 30 foot tall, so I sat there and figured out if I cut it to 6 foot, it's going to bloom up to 6 foot. Because in the spring, in the fall, the cardinals would eat the seeds. So I just look out the door and see that. But I always cut the dead out.
Always.
And this, I tell people, we had 7 days of below freezing.
Oh yeah.
And then we had that late frost. Almost every question, how come this doesn't look like this? How come? Here we go.
It's like frost.
It was really hard here in Memphis, really hard.
Really tough.
I mean, it killed a lot of stuff. You know, my theme was wait and see if it comes back, bend it to see if it's alive. If it snaps off, it's dead. Cut it back till it bends. Or you can take your pruners or a knife and scratch off to see if it's green.
There you go. That's pretty much what I told people as well. Yeah, so you can cut it all the way back till you get to green tissue.
Yeah.
And then just see what happens. You know, from
If
there.
you don't like it, cut it again.
Cut it again, right? Yeah, I have 4 crepe myrtles at home. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Yeah, so yeah, just a little, tip die back. Just prune it out to the green tissue. Thanks for watching the video. We hope you enjoy it. To subscribe, click below.